song about y'all is hip-hop.
For Obama, hip-hop. For Obama, hip-hop. For Obama.
There were people like Van Jones, the Elevator Center for Human Rights out on the West Coast, and organizations like the Malcolm X Grassroots Movement and others around the country, Black August Collective, that were doing similar work at a more local level. I want to turn to Tonja, and if you can talk some about the impact of the Hip Hop Summit Action Network and some of the work that went on in 2004 and how that's led into what you guys are doing now.
In 2004, Hip Hop Summit Action Network, which is the largest coalition of artists, recording artists, record label, industry executives, world actually, was actually founded in 2001. I want to give a little bit of background of the Hip Hop Summit. The very first Hip Hop Summit took place prior to 2001, actually after the deaths of Biggie Smalls and Tupac Shakur. And at that time, it was the East Coast, West Coast beef. Common and Ice Cube had the beef at that time. And so a meeting was called after the death of Biggie Smalls to bring an end to this feuding among our artists. And in that room, it was like Black America, Black Hollywood had descended on the south side of Chicago. It took place at the Salon Restaurant on 79th Street. And in that room was Fat Joe, Snoop, and they were told at that time that all of them collectively were responsible for Biggie Smalls and Tupac Shakur's death. And that their lyrics and their impact and their influence influenced others to take part in that act. And I looked at Snoop across the room and he had tears in his eyes. And each one of them were given a mustard seed in that room and said, if you had the faith, the grain of this mustard seed, then you could do what I'm asking you to do, which is clean up your lyrics, take back responsibility, because you are responsible. And so each of them made a pledge. Russell was there, didn't come, Ice Cube, Common, they all made a pledge. But in 2001, Dr. Ben Chavis, who's former head of the NAACP, co-founded the Hip Hop Summit Action Network with the theme, Taking Back Responsibility. So Russell and Dr. Ben Chavis actually founded the summit. So in 2004, the voter registration initiative was started with the idea that if hip-hop could sell millions of records, if hip-hop could sell millions of cars and sneakers, then hip-hop could also make an impact on voter registration and influence social change. And so I met Russell and Dr. Ben, and also met then Senator Illinois Barack Obama around the same time. And the summit was coming to Chicago, and I went to a fundraiser for the senator. And I asked him, I said, has anyone reached out for you from the hip hop community? And he said, no, I really would like to have that dialogue. I said, well, I'm working with Russell Simmons, and we're bringing the Hip Hop Summit voter registration initiative here to Chicago. And he said, oh, I would love to, be a part of that. So I actually was the first to introduce Senator Obama to Russell and to the hip hop community. Kanye West was there. At that time, College Dropout was, the rave, and Kanye was making his piece upon the industry. And so what we did was similar to what Angela mentioned. Dr. Ben, of course, had helped to organize the Million Man March with local organizing committees. We took the biggest and the hottest names in the industry, along with Russell, across the country to register young people to vote. We set out a goal to register 2 million. We did meet that goal. Unfortunately, we know that a lot of young people actually didn't turn out in 2004, but more turned out than previous. And what we're seeing now is the fruition of the seeds that were planted in 2004. And so, with that in mind, coming into 2008, what Senator Barack Obama has done is shown us that we don't necessarily have to be at the top. We don't necessarily have to be a Russell Simmons or a Kamora Lee Simmons or a Ben Chavis to affect change, that you, in your own individual spaces and in your own individual right, can affect change. And so with that, I started the online publication called politicalswagger.com. It's where hip-hop meets politics. We're actually launching it on Thursday when Senator Obama makes his historic acceptance. And so we want young people to understand the importance of what's happening, the importance of the power shift that's going on. You are the power, you are the change, and we just want you all to look for that, and we'll talk more as we go along about ways in which you can get involved.
Thank you.
Yeah, come stand up. Stretch for the stars, get somebody else involved right next to you. Y'all elected me to keep it so fresh for you.